Hello everybody, how are you doing? Today I'll be releasing my counter cannon. It's nothing too major, it's just a simple counter. Doesn't have an anti-patch. I guess you could make one, but I don't really feel like you need one since most people don't even patch their box. This middle line, you don't want to have this, but that's just because it's easier for world editing, and I kind of have to make this video in a hurry because my old faction have my counter, and I'm afraid they will release it before I do, and you know it's basically steal my credit and shit. That would kind of upset me. It's not that I care that much, but still. As you can see on the fill, it only has 1652 dispensers, which is not a lot actually. So it will use about the same amount as well. This video I guess will also be a little of how to counter. Um, as you can see, I have this wall over here. Um, if you do want to do this, which I don't really, you know, I'm not a big fan of making a wall where you adjust your counter from. Make it sand, so at least it serves a little bit of a purpose against maybe one stackers, I guess. I've set up a little bit of walls here just to show you it floats all the way through. You might have noticed as well that I just made those stays too high. That's a personal thing of mine. I prefer to have them too high. Um, just don't ask why. I don't know either. Anyway, um, for the firing part, you have your cute counter over here. You want to fly, you want to fly, you want to fly. By this time, you will have noticed this big box over here. We're gonna, say that's the enemies. They try to get in, but you caught them, and now you just want to counter those bitches. So first thing you want to do this. If you did not imagine the counter adjusting here, if you don't have a wall, you want to do this. And if you messed up a little bit, like I did, have it like this. This one is not necessary, but I prefer it just because I'm a bit retarded sometimes. Alright. Anyway, you will just be shooting at that. I set up like 5 walls, yeah, 5 plus base, so 6 walls. I recommend you build your counter at about Y160, 150, around somewhere there. You could go with Y100, but it's just a personal thing. You'll find that countering is most likely most of it is just a personal thing where you want it, how you adjust it. As you can see, I've shot. There you can see the sand stack, and you will notice it's just a simple scatter. But no, ladies and gentlemen, it's an efficient nuke. So if I fire again, you will see that it gets rid of all this OB over here. As you can see, it nukes all the way to the bedrock, and it will do the same on the next wall and the next wall and the next wall. This is just a method to save TNT for the guys who don't know. Even though efficient nuke, yeah, everybody basically knows what it does. Um, just so you know, this cannon can shoot way faster. It can shoot about a wall every 3 seconds. But since I'm not there to button spam and I don't feel like spamming in chat, I'll just use the fire command while I explain a little bit more about the cannon. Anyway, the cannon does not have an anti-patch, like I said. I've shot a couple of times at this base before just to test if everything is working, so I don't make a fool out of myself again. Anyway, let's keep shooting. We'll just have 2 walls left. You can see a bit of the cannon there just because I pasted it in wrongly. You'll notice that that cannon is the same as my counter. The reason is because I had it on my base. Uh, that's the reason. Anyway, we'll just keep shooting. As you can see, it anti-patches about, what's this, like 5 or 6 blocks, maybe 8. So it does anti-patch, but it's not a lot. So by this time, let's get back to the role playing. The enemies won't really be able to shoot anymore. You remove their nuke, so they'll most likely just stack sand, or maybe if they have a different cannon, they'll just shoot the scatter a bit. By this time, yeah, the raid is basically over and you saved the day. Good job, man. Anyway, back to the video. Um, I will show you guys that it does actually anti-patch a little bit. If this video seems a bit all over the place, that's just because, yeah, it's just because I'm a bit tired and shit, and I just got kicked out of the faction, because, well, they say I was power hungry or whatever. I don't really care. Anyway, back to the video. We'll just keep shooting. Get rid of this cannon over here. Get rid of the cannon bugs. You know, when the more damage you do, the better. It will upset your enemies, but who gives a shit? They're your enemies after all. Um. So yeah, basically there goes your sand compression. Have fun patching that. We'll shoot 2 or 3 more times. Well, that's basically the cannon. I showed you how to adjust it. I have shown you how you split a box. It's not that hard, everybody. It's not that hard. Ah, this shit again. Yeah, I had to redo my recordings a couple of times because the cannon was not loading in. I thought something was fucked up, but it was just me not loading in the cannon. Do we have enough? Ah, we don't have enough sand as well. Well, never mind then. That's the video for now. Well, as you can see, Canon Books is no more. Yeah, this is just a base wall. It messed a little bit up because of me pasting the Canon one in this Canon. Anyway, I'll be releasing more Canon soon. Next video should be my 1 stacker. Yeah, that's basically it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to add me on Discord or ask them in the comments. Yeah, that's it. So, have a nice one. Have fun countering everybody outside your base. Uh, Goodbye, everybody.